yo, what's new? I don't really need to do my intro, but hey, at least I rhyme. Now, if you aren't subscribed to them on YouTube, but following on Twitter, you don't know yet, or you just live under a rock, well, I do have an announcement for you, as you can see. So, quickly, just a second. Something I need to do. I need to make up for lost beanie time for Miguel. I am actually joining the GBA D-League Season 2, starting later this summer. And I'm not bringing the Seattle Seahawhuchas franchise from the LBA. I'm actually going to be bringing the Seattle Staraptors from the PBL. Now, the reason why I didn't actually choose the Seattle Staraptors to bring to the LBA was just because the logo that I used was really bad. In my honest opinion, it wasn't really bad, it just wasn't very good quality. But I can't actually use the Seahawhuchas in the GBA because of Fizzy Stardust's old team, the Atlanta Halucha, and I don't believe, Haluchas, and I don't believe I can use the same mascot. So that is the team I'm going to be bringing now. The other 7 people that are joining me in the D-League are going to be Makadai, the Super Gassy, Nick Mighty Mammoth One / Baby Nick, George, Septile MC. We have Ellie / 8-Bit Insomniac / Mespion. I'm not sure what she calls herself. We do have Heart Attack, and we have, there was somebody else. Oh, Michael / Mike from, what was it again? M&J TV Pokovitz. That's a giant mouthful. And I'm here to say that I'm so excited for this, and well, yeah, pretty much. So that's just the first part. So what is the GBA? Well, the GBA format is basically where a group of people draft Pokemon, and in the GBA, actually, the drafting format is by the GBA tiers. That means OUA, OUB, UU, RU, NU, and then you have extra points left over in the back. You also need a Mega. So that I've never done it, the drafting that way, but after the draft is over, you have to completely counter team your opponent. So if you have this Pokemon that can go either, it works better defensively one week, but then it works better offensively the next. That's the creativity I love, and that's why, one of the reasons why I'm excited. Plus, I can now have my play dissected, and they can just trash me, and I can't wait because I want to get my game better. Constructive criticism, I believe, is the best way. Honestly, that is the best way to improve. Well, not necessarily the best way, but in my opinion, it would be, because then it's like, oh, I've been beaten down, but I'll get back up and try again harder. Now, what does this mean for me in the LBA? Because if you don't already know, the LBA, I'm currently in the Lithio Battle Association. It's kind of counterintuitive that they said, oh, you can't be in other leagues and apply. Well, I don't think they said they can't be in other leagues when you apply, but it would just be frowned upon. But I know a few others that are actually in leagues by August 1st, so the idea is I'm going to, hopefully I can just rush through the rest of my games and then just drop out. So whomever ends in 9th in Zeta Division, you will actually be in the playoffs. So there you go. But unfortunately, if I actually have to drop out before I'm done with all 12 weeks, well then that's just what I'm going to have to do. The one thing I can guarantee you is I will be doing week 9. And you know who you are, who I'm facing. I know you're watching this, and I'm not gonna let you go easily. I'm not saying I'm gonna win, but it's not gonna be an easy task. Anyways, that's all I need to say about the LBA. I actually knocked my webcam a little bit over, but like I said, I'm just gonna try to rush through it as fast as I can. So I hope that's not an issue at all. I hope you can do that to the people who I'm playing in the LBA. I really hope you let me do that, and yeah, pretty much. So if you are new to my channel, well, hello there, welcome to my channel. What I do here is not try to be a cookie cutter channel. I didn't want to be a cookie cutter channel. It's about 70% what the viewers want and 30% what I want to do. So it's pretty much just all for the viewers, pretty much, except there might be that one series that I enjoy doing. So, for example, yes, I do upload live Wi-Fi battles, but it's not just, hey, I'm going to bring these common 6 mons every single time and just have fun with that. No, honestly, if you just bring the same common sets, it's rather dull, honestly. It depends on who's commentating, too. If, of course, you want, like, I'm thinking about bringing more series, like, I have a Battle Spot Champion series, where if it's the MVP of the match, it moves on, and I can take suggestions from the viewers. And I'm thinking about bringing that to other locations, like maybe VGC, maybe the Wi-Fi battles. But I do have all of that And just to try to make a twist, I also bring for the live Wi-Fi battles, I actually have a Pokemon or a set that I'm really trying to make work. Not because it's a cool set, but I really wanted to get it to work. So that's what I do. So I'm hoping to branch out further later on. Now, my story here is actually, today is actually when I started my channel. Last year, July 6th, 2014, because the day before that, I actually made the decision to try to get a capture card to join the GBA. So, what happened between then and now? Well, I just watched Season 2 like I did, normally, and then I heard about the GBA D-League. I applied, got in the tryouts, and then I got my skull kicked in by George, Subtile MC. And back then I was thinking, well great, now that's going to be bad, because I don't know if I can ever get in. The thing about that is, I'm kind of glad I didn't get in then, because following the tryouts, I started my own league to get practice. And I went 6-6. It was the PBL, the same league that Hank the Pidgey was in, because he went 12-0. So I went 6-6. The only loss that aside from the loss to Hank, which is 2-0, the other 5 losses were either 5-0 or more. At least 4 5-0s and 1 6-0. The problem with that is the way I acted after following those huge losses. It wasn't very good. Well, not the first few, but eventually it just got to me, and it's just like I didn't act very well, and I lost, and I even time stalled somebody. And I just want to say that I really wanted to try to get into another league because I wanted to rectify what I did back then and prove that I've actually learned from it. So I joined the LBA like how many months later, like 4 or 5. And then I just wanted to prove it. So far, I'm doing pretty nicely. 1-1 so far. I'm actually about to battle Tyler the Portland Timbers right after I do this. And then just a couple of days ago, I get a message on Skype saying, "Hey, you made the GBA D-League." I was like, "Wow, I'm in another league." The thing about that is, when I applied, I was just gonna do it just because it wouldn't hurt me. It wouldn't hurt me. Like if I didn't get in, it's just I didn't get in. I can just try again later. The other thing is that I wasn't trying to get my hopes up either, because if I got my hopes up, and I didn't get in, I would be super disappointed. So I was going through it thinking that I wasn't actually going to make it in, but I was only in that mindset because I did not want to get super disappointed. That's all it is. And now that I'm here, I ended up getting a logo made by Super Gassy himself right here. Hello? I need to take this off. Please put the logo on screen. Thank you. It's like I'm working with a scumbag. But anyways, that is the story of how I got into the GBA D-League, and I'm super grateful that I'm here. The journey's not over yet, because there was no D-League at the time of my decision a year ago. But I'm super grateful and thankful for everybody who has gotten me this far, and I hope to do well in the GBA D-League this season. So that's really all I need to say, except for don't wear ski masks on 90-degree weather. And I hope you enjoyed all my beanies. I hope it made up for Miguel not wearing his beanie during the summer. And if you do want to support the Seattle Staraptors, well, any support, big or small, is greatly appreciated, as always.